Hey everybody, I'm back. So... Is that the dragon I was supposed to kill with the dwarf guy? What's his name?
I will resist!
So what the Okay, so there's no way it can possibly miss. Fantastic. "30 spell resistance. AC 36. I don't know how this is even supposed to be possible. Completely immune to fire. There's no way this works. Oh my god, it worked! Okay, so literally the only way that he can fail a saving throw is if he rolls a 1.
2, go.
I'm gonna try this again.
Prepare yourself.
Well, what the fuck was that about? So this huge-ass dragon just shows up out of nowhere just to dunk on me, and that's it? Why am I going to Green Gates again? Right. Going to find the hag. Oh, this is nice. Here we are. The hag should be around here somewhere. Thank you for bringing me with you. This is important to me. Very important. Beware, you are dealing with a creature that is very old, very devious, and very dangerous. She may not be a demon, but she can move like one. If you hesitate, she will slip from your grasp before you even know it. Fortunately, there is a relic of Desna in this very fortress, the Bell of Mercy. It will help you catch the hag, like a cat in a mouse trap. No, wait, you don't say that, do you? Like a mouse in a cat trap? Never mind. What matters is that you must catch her. The right way to say it is mouse in a mouse trap. Yep. But I can see how you got confused. All those boring words, I get them mixed up all the time too. What if everybody said, catch a bee in a bear trap? Or maybe a moose in a fox trap? A manticore in a unicorn trap? A hedgehog? No, I don't want to catch a hedgehog. They're too prickly. Then how about a rabbit in a goat trap? Hey, doesn't this sound like we're getting mixed up in something that's really got nothing to do with us? There's some ruins, and some bell, and some hideous beast, maybe more than one, and we could die over this, over nothing. And then what are people gonna say about me once I'm dead, huh? Wooljiff, the idiot who tried to swipe a rusty old bell. Now that's just shameful. What can you tell me about this hag? Did you know there are different kinds of hags? Jarunica is one of the more terrifying types, an Anis hag. This flesh-eater possesses frightening, evil magic powers. She is not a demon, but she is far more cunning than many inhabitants of the Abyss. Don't listen to her rigmarole and don't believe her evasions. Just grab her, put a knife to her throat, and demand straight answers. And don't forget, like demons, she can travel huge distances using magic, but the sound of the bell will stop her from slipping away. How will this bell help us? It is an ancient relic of Desna. The Crusaders brought it here when there was still hope that Sarkoris could be retaken easily. Then the world wound expanded and the Crusaders were forced to retreat, leaving the bell behind. The demons tried to corrupt it or destroy it, but they couldn't. The bell burned them when they touched it. They managed to rip the bell's clapper from it, but they didn't take it far. Look for it, it should be around here somewhere. Desna imbued the bell with powerful protective magic. If you strike it, all demons and their ilk inside the fortress will be unable to move. If the hag cannot move, she will not be able to evade you. How did you know the hag would be here? We know each other of old. Actually, that's not quite true. We've never met in person, but I have been tracking her for quite some time. She shows up here and there, but every time I try to pin her down, she vanishes. I hope this time she won't slip away so easily. Ruchelet seems agitated and you detect a tremor in her voice. It seems hunting this hag means an awful lot to her, and you have a sneaking suspicion that the succubus has not told you the full story.
Beautiful.
Struggles never cease.
Ah, again?
Cover me, all right?
Nice.
Desna, guide my hand!
Yes.
Really?
I got this.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I sense something. I'm trusting you. I finished here. Is there more? Make your peace.
distract them from me.
You should have listened to reason.
Now what? With a standard action, a Rift Drake can spit a ball of caustic gas that bursts into a cloud upon impact. This attack has a range of 60 feet and deals 5d10 points of acid damage to all creatures within the resulting 15-foot radius spread. Additionally, any creature damaged by this attack is affected as though by the spell Slow for 1d4 rounds. A successful DC 20 reflex save halves the damage and negates the slowing effect. Once a Rift Drake uses its breath weapon, it cannot do it again for 1d6 rounds. The save DC is Constitution based. Seriously? Is he just like really vulnerable to confusion or something? Ah, his will save is his bad save. I see, he's only resistant to fear.
Damn you!
Retreat is not an option.
trust in yourself.
Windmaster helmet. This helmet grants the wearer a +4 bonus to initiative. Might as well replace it with that.
Let's see what we can do.
Frigid touch, lead blades, magic missile. Aspect of the falcon. There it is. Now I gotta find the bell. Nope.
Here we go.
This is where I shine.
Hmm. Demon's Terror. This +2 speed radiant flail grants its wielder a +4 attack bonus on a first attack against a new demon. Boots. Boots of free reign. Grant the wearer a permanent effect of the freedom of movement spell. Alright, let's ring the bell. I don't think there's anything more out this way. Yeah, this seems to be the only way forward.
I will resist! Prepare yourself! I will defend my dream.
How did Woljif get that close? Ah. Okay, I think we're gonna need some help for this one.
Desna, guide my hand! Kill it.
Kneel before me.
Nope.
Are you still here?
Yep.
Orama. Orama.
I refuse to surrender.
Hey, we all leveled up. Alright, let's see. Combat reflexes. Grace. At 4th level, a duelist gains an additional +2 competence bonus on all reflex saving throws. Not a very exciting level. He gets armor training. Knowledge Arcana and Persuasion. Not a very exciting level for him either. Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Lore Nature, Lore Religion, Use Magic Device. Hungry Pit. And Icy Prison. Let's see, you create an extra-dimensional hole with a depth of 10 feet per 2 caster levels, maximum 100 feet. The pit has the ability to squeeze and crush any creatures trapped within it. Any large or smaller creature standing in the area where you first conjured the pit must make a reflex saving throw to jump to safety in the nearest open space. In addition, the edges of the pit are sloped, and any creature ending its turn on a square adjacent to the pit must make a reflex saving throw with a +2 bonus to avoid falling into it. Creatures subjected to an effect intended to push them into the pit, such as Bull Rush, do not get a saving throw to avoid falling in if they are affected by the pushing effect. Creatures who fall into the pit take falling damage as normal. In addition, anyone within the pit takes 4d6 points of bludgeoning damage each round as the pit contracts and then returns to its normal size. A successful reflex save halves this damage. The ever-shifting walls of the pit are quite difficult to scale. To climb them, a creature needs a successful athletics or mobility skill check with a DC of 35. When the duration of the spell ends, creatures within the hole rise up from the bottom of the pit until they are standing on the surface over the course of a single round. And Icy Prison. You trap the target in solid ice. If the creature fails its save, it is paralyzed. If the target makes its save, it gains the entangled condition, but can otherwise act normally. Whether or not the target saves, it takes 1 point of cold damage per caster level each round it is paralyzed or entangled in the ice. A creature can break the ice with a successful strength check each round after receiving the effect, DC 15 plus your caster level. She gets combat style feat. Favorite enemy, favorite enemy. Mobility, trickery, stealth, knowledge arcana, perception, persuasion. Combat style archery. Wait a minute. Oh, she chooses one combat style and then gets feats related to it. Choose one type of ranged weapon. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when firing the selected weapon while threatened. Favorite enemy undead. Favorite enemy demons of magic. Demons of magic are the group of demons who prefer to use spells in battle. Some of the demons of magic are Dretch, Uliodru, and Succubus. And she gets some more spells. She gets another hex, knowledge arcana, persuasion, use magic device. Major ameliorating. The witch can touch a creature to suppress and protect it from negative conditions. The witch chooses one of the following conditions each time she uses this hex: blinded, cursed, diseased, or poisoned. If the target is afflicted with the chosen condition, that condition is suppressed for a number of minutes equal to the witch's level. Additionally, the witch grants her target a +4 circumstance bonus on saving throws against effects that cause the chosen conditions for 24 hours. The creature can benefit from the hex twice in 24 hours, once for each of 2 different conditions. And dominate person. And he gets advanced talents. Mobility, trickery, stealth, perception, use magic device. Confusion, and greater invisibility. Spell functions like invisibility, except that it doesn't end if the subject attacks. Duration 1 round per level. I see. So he doesn't get a talent, he just gets access to the talents. Yeah, she leveled up too. Did she not get feats at those levels? Oh, maybe those were the feats she got. Hmm.
Anything new?
Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes.
Let's go ahead and cast haste on everyone again. So she's not immune to sleep. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Nope.
T. Go.
Oh, that's because she succeeded on the save. I think I'll delay until after his turn.
Press the attack!
So that he can actually get sneak attack. Oh wow, she failed. Ugh, really? So does that just negate damage completely?
Make your peace.
Not completely.
Good guys always win.
T. Go.
Gotcha. Stop! Stop! What are you doing, you reprobate? Why'd you treat an old biddy like me so harshly? Haven't you any shame, you great brutes? Sorry, Granny, but you better stay down. You lay there on the stones, or you'll only make it worse for yourself. Don't listen to her, she's just stalling for time. What do you know about the demons with the strange abilities? Where are they coming from? Speak. What demons? What are you on about? Ah, now those demons. Would they be friends of yours, Aru, my dear? What are you picking on poor old me for, then? I'd tell you everything I know, but you know far more than me on that score. My little chicken, don't tell me you haven't told your new toys all that. Kept it to yourself, did you? Take pity on an old woman. Let me go before any more harm's done. You'd better have a word with your little demoness about those demons. You liar! I've never been to the Ivory Sanctum. Where's it you say you've never been, eh? Where? Like you haven't been sniffing round it seeing who comes and who goes. You didn't see all that? I suppose you don't even know the password neither, eh? Your demon girl's lying through her teeth as per usual. Arushale, is this true? You've known all along where the strange demons were coming from? You don't understand. I lied to you. I used you. I could have told you where to look for those demons right away, but I needed someone who could help me get rid of the hag. When I was freed from the dungeons of Dresden, the demons set her on my tail, and I could not have dealt with her single-handedly. What are you laughing at? It doesn't matter what I've done, you won't be leaving here alive. A demon using lies and manipulation to get what it wants. This does not surprise me. What does surprise me is that you have done this in an attempt to prove that you are somehow different from her. I guess I'll go with this, since it's the good option. You and I need to have a very serious chat. There is much I have to explain, to confess. But first, please, there's something I want to show you. Come, it's not far. That's the grave of the priestess of Desna she killed, isn't it? Arushale approaches the grave. It is small, but surprisingly well maintained given the surrounding squalor and neglect. Arushale touches the cold stone, decorated with a Desna butterfly like she is greeting an old friend. Silently she turns to you. She retrieves a map from her bag, makes a mark on it, and holds it out to you. First things first. Here, I wasn't lying to you about this. That's where you'll find the Ivory Sanctum, and in it, the secret of the demons with the strange powers. The entrance is hidden under a pile of skulls. I don't know how to open it, and I've never been inside, but cultists enter it somehow, which means that you can find a way to get inside. Thank you for the map. I appreciate your help. I lied to you. You trusted me, and I used you to get rid of the hag. This doesn't assuage my guilt, but it is the least I can do. Who does this grave belong to? My last victim. She was a priestess of Desna. I seduced her and drained her soul. She died in my arms, and I decided to bask in her final reveries, so I dove into her fading mind. Dreams are Desna's domain. The goddess noticed my sacrilege, but for some reason she showed me mercy instead of punishment. She opened my eyes to who I was and who I could be. When I returned to my senses, the first thing I did was bury my final victim here, and to make a vow before her grave that I would atone for everything I had done. I didn't even know who she was. I seduced her, deceived her, and killed her, and she saved my soul. If only I could die and give her back her life, but I can't, Reynard. All I can do is live on and help those who are still alive. How did you know the hag would be here? When I was freed in Dresden, the demons set her on my tail. She failed to catch me, but she took a hostage of a sort. She threatened to corrupt this grave if I didn't come here and surrender. I knew I could not defeat her on my own, so I used you. I used a lie to get you here so you would help me kill her. Forgive me, I'm sorry. How did you know about the Bell of Mercy? This place, the fortress and the bell tower, I saw them in the dreams of the person lying in this grave. She was on her way here for the bell. She wanted to take it from here and return it to the Crusaders in Canabras. But she never made it here, because she met me. I killed her and I devoured her dreams. Or rather, they devoured me. That's why when I re-emerged from the dream realm, I buried her here. I thought it was the right thing to do. I've wanted to return the bell to the Crusaders for a long time, but the barest brush and the bell burns my impure fingers. Why did you have to lie? You could have just asked for help. I was afraid. afraid that you would refuse if there was nothing in it for you. I was afraid you wouldn't believe me, and I am a demon, Reynard. For centuries it was all I knew. If you want something, you get it by lying or by force. Luring you here was so easy, so natural. Lies and manipulation, they are my native language, one I have spoken my entire life. Asking for a favor? Now that is a foreign notion that I've only begun to learn. Don't think I'm trying to justify what I did. I know my lie was despicable. I know that perfectly well when I lied to you. I know it was a step backwards, back to the old Arushale, and I still did it. There is no excuse for it. I just want you to understand me. Everything is clear now. So, what are you going to do with me? I sincerely hope the Fifth Crusade will not be the latest casualty in the long line of endeavors that ended in ruin because someone decided to trust the word of a demon. I mean, of course I'm gonna go with this. Oh, thought I saw something. Well, time to loot the body. Quarterstaff +4. See, you received an item that can bypass damage reduction in adamantine or in cold iron, despite not being made from the right material. +3, +4, and +5 items can bypass certain types of damage reduction. Any +3 weapon automatically bypasses DR and cold iron, and +4 weapon bypasses N adamantine. Any +5 weapon allows the wielder to deal full damage to a creature with DR that is based on a certain alignment. If you promptly equip your companions with more powerful weapons, various types of damage reduction will eventually cease to be a nuisance to you. Amulet of Circulating Blood. Whenever the wearer of this amulet is under a blood rage effect, they gain fast healing 5 for the duration of the effect. This amulet can only be worn by a blood rager. Well, that's no use to me or anyone else in my party. Quiver of Cursed Thorns. The owner of this quiver can use it to shoot 20 units of cursed ammunition. Whenever this ammunition hits an enemy, it must pass a reflex saving throw DC 17, or will be entangled by unholy vines for 1d4 rounds. Each round the enemy tries to break from this entanglement. If this try was unsuccessful, the vines deal 1d10 unholy damage. Crippling Kiss. Whenever this +3 Keen S-Stock confirms a critical hit on an enemy, the target suffers a stacking -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks until the end of the combat. Belt of Physical Perfection +2. Paradin's Wrath. This holy scabbard, while equipped, alters Paladin's Smite Evil class ability, changing the type of AC bonus it grants from Deflection to Sacred. Additionally, the wearer's first attack every round deals additional 1d4 divine damage. Evil characters can't equip it. I'm definitely giving that to Sela. And what's this? Diary's binding is scorched and many pages are missing. Those that remain are covered in dirt and mold. Between the ink lettering that is spread and run and patches of rot, it is possible to make out certain phrases. A troop brought news from the west. The plains have fallen. The clans have been slaughtered and the beasts are feasting on the slain warriors. A few survivors were found, but attempts to get them to the fortress failed. Our own warriors fought their way back with difficulty, only the outlying fortifications are overrun with the scum. Only reinforcements from the east will have any chance of breaking through this noose that is slowly closing around our neck. All we can do is wait. They attacked from the sky. The tower is still standing but burnt out, along with Zonak and the others. There was no time to light the funeral pyres. We scooped up the bodies and tossed them back behind the walls before we were caught by another wave. Rolug's squad were stationed at the deserted post. Most of them have been maimed, so they're not much use on the walls. They vanished into thin air. The smoke makes day and night bleed into one, and watching the eastern horizon is getting more and more difficult. The hope of seeing the banners of Mendev has kept the dread of death at bay for some. Without this comfort, yesterday's warriors turn into whimpering curs. The beasts lose their last grain of fear in the dark. One of the sentries was plucked right off the wall in front of 5 of his fellows. Half of the left tower is sinking into the opening fracture. We barricaded the doors, but the smoke pouring through the hole took down 3 of us. He was spitting, guffawing, lambasting the foreign traders, and screaming that the Mendevians weren't coming. Yuno smashed the lunatic's skull in. Our days are numbered. The smoke makes breathing all but impossible. We sit out the time between attacks in the cellars, where at least there's some fresh moisture that trickles down the walls. Our sentries are disappearing one after another, suffocating in the smoke or snatched up by the claws of some flying beast. We will open the gates in an hour. Let those who trace our final days see that the last sons of Sarkoris died standing tall. One more page is glued in among the final sheets. The page is made from finer paper and is emblazoned with an inscription in ornate lettering. I discovered this journal in the fortress's underground refuge soon after clearing the place of demons. The defenders of the Green Gates met their deaths with honor. We could not save you, but your courage stands as an example to every person who picks up a weapon today in the name of Galarian. I vow that our newly formed crusade, which already proceeds apace through these mutilated lands, will finish what the Sarkorians started. Just as I have finished this journal, the banners of the dead will fly under clear skies once more. What's going on back here? Ransom from the Mountain King. Dwarven lords are willing to pay with gold and soldiers for the return of their clan's relic, guardian golems that were once immured within the walls of Dresden. 12 shield bearers are recruited at the commander's headquarters. Adds 1,500 finance points. Good job, Woljif. A unit of halflings posing as children will serve as bait for the band of demonic kidnappers working in Mendev, then destroy them. A holy relic of Desna has been found in the ruins of the fortress near the Green Gates. The chime of the bell, ringing out once more after many years of silence, will fill mortal souls with faith and hope for victory. But extracting the holy relic from the ruins and taking it to Dresden will require the combined efforts of an entire unit. All units gain the Voice of the Bell of Mercy feat. Unit has a +1 bonus to AC against demon units' attacks. Alright, let's see if this works. Wow, really? What happens if I... Why does his infirmary suck? I don't think that's true. You see a Kellet around 50 years old dressed in a doublet that looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it is worn and patched. A scabbardless sword hangs on his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flushed, swollen face, spongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest that he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of stale alcohol on his breath. So you're the commander, huh? The cozy little place you got yourself here. All these walls, polished furniture. Solid, commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this. And who are you? You'll be pleased to know that I am Thaberdine Quintissimus Hierophantel, rightful heir to the throne of Ise and all Sarkoris. Everyone knows that no king has ever ruled over all Sarkoris, and there is no throne in Ise. How would you know? Have you been to Ise? Have you seen it with your own eyes? You haven't. And if you haven't, maybe there was one. My pops used to tell me about the throne in the palace. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all manner of crusty things, like diamonds and fire ants, rubies and buboes. Couldn't take your eyes off of it. That's what kind of a throne it was, and it's all mine. Mine by right. Can you prove your claim to the throne? Of course, we aren't just some swindlers, we have all the evidence. Here, look. There. The royal Smilodon is the ancient symbol of the rulers of Sarkoris. I've also got a wart on my chest in the shape of a crown. Of course I'm the heir to the throne. And for those who don't believe me, well, they can get lost, that's what I say. Let 'em go to Pulura's Fall, where all the kings of Sarkoris are buried. There my entire family tree has been written in stone. Go and read for yourselves. Pulura's Fall? What's there? Are you deaf or what? You should drink a pine needle infusion. It'll do wonders for your ears and your eyes too. I'm telling you, all the dead Sarkorian kings are in the ground there, in mausoleums, tumurials, and those whatchamacallits, obelisks, that's right. And it's all written there, about my ancestors, and about me too. Just go look and everything will make sense. By every law of the land, I'm king. What do you think you're entitled to? We are simple people, we don't need much. I mean, no, that's not what I meant. We aren't simple people. Not simple at all. And we need a great deal. A king's palace, a throne, lands. But all that can wait until you take back Ise and make all the demons leave. As for now, I wouldn't mind having a king's residence here in Dresden. A place to sleep and some hot food, that'd be a start. I see. Soldiers, throw this imposter out of here. Hey, hey! Why? How could you? Ah, some commander you are. So I got the teleportation circle and the supply center up. Nope, nothing more for him to say. Alright, all these guys leveled up too. Slayer talents. Studied target. +1 bonus on weapon attack and damage rolls against it. 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th levels, the bonuses on the weapon attack rolls, the damage rolls, and the character save DCs against the study target increase by 1. At 7th level, a character can study an opponent as a move or swift action. Athletics, mobility, stealth. Greater 2-weapon fighting. You get a 3rd attack with your offhand weapon, albeit at a -10 penalty. He gets another kind of boring level. And he gets one new spell, Break Enchantment. The spell frees victims from enchantments, transmutations, and curses. Break Enchantment can reverse even an instantaneous effect. For each such effect, you make a caster level check, 1d20 per caster level, maximum 15, against a DC of 11 plus caster level of the effect. Success means that the creature is free of the spell, curse, or effect. Break Enchantment only works on spells of 5th level or lower. Why does that keep showing up in the new spells list? Plan. Key strike lawful. Bonks unarmed attacks. Zan Archer bonus feat. Improved precise shot. Your ranged attacks ignore anything but total concealment and cover. Your ranged attacks ignore the mischance granted to targets by anything less than total concealment. Total concealment provides their normal benefits against your ranged attacks. He gets another hex. The shaman can touch a creature to protect it from negative conditions and suppress their effects. The shaman chooses one of the following conditions each time she uses this hex: dazzled, fatigued, shaken, or sickened. If the target is afflicted with the chosen condition, that condition is suppressed for a number of minutes equal to the shaman's level. Additionally, the shaman grants her target a +4 circumstance bonus on saving throws against effects that cause the chosen conditions for 24 hours. And she gets an additional use of Smite Evil. And 10's just not that exciting of a level, it seems. Let's see, Angelic Aspect. You take on an aspect of an angelic being, including some of its physical characteristics. You gain resistance to acid and cold 10, and DR5 Evil. You also gain a +2 deflection bonus to AC, and a +2 resistance bonus on saves against attacks made or effects created by evil weapons. In addition, your natural weapons and any weapons you wield are considered good aligned for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Now, why does he know that spell? Hmm. So, strength, dexterity, and constitution. Hmm. So that increases his hit chance, but decreases his damage. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I can equip that on her. Hmm.
Feel like a chosen one.
Anything more to say about what happened? I saw you disappearing in a kaleidoscope of butterflies. What was that? Desna protects me. Whenever something threatens my life, she teleports me away from the danger. Guess the goddess does not want me to die before I fully redeem myself. I do not deserve her kindness. Yeah, I guess I'll stick with this party. Really? I don't remember my other general ever losing that many people. I wonder. Are you serious? I messed up. Never mind, go back. Okay, so the auto battle system just sucks then. Looks like the commander of this unit must have taken part in the attack on Canabras. What else would explain the item in his chest looted from the Tower of Estrad Museum that the Crusaders found? Whenever the wielder of this +3 keen light pick attacks any enemy with DR, the DR is decreased by 1 until the end of the combat. Yeah, magic generals just seem to be completely overpowered in this game. The fortress was a sanctuary for spellcasting demonologists. The fire that started during the battle spread to the libraries filled with blasphemous knowledge. The glow of this massive fire lights up the dark expanses for miles around. I guess that... what's this place?
Beautiful.
This is where I shine.
Can we retreat already?
You should have listened to reason.
Gotcha.
Retreat is not an option.
Gotcha.
Here comes trouble.
Shit. Yeah, why not?
Orama. Orama.
Nice.
Kneel before me.
Shit. Nice.
Ba el riti.
Prepare yourself.
Nice. See, nature's Jolder? Whenever this +3 corrosive Great Club confirms a critical hit or kills an enemy, enemies in a 15-foot area must pass a fortitude saving throw or will suffer 2d6 piercing damage as little bugs are awakened and leave this rotten Great Club. Belt of Giant Strength +2. I don't think anybody here would really have any use for that. I guess I'll just give it to her.
Sod is restless. I wonder why.
Who, me?
That's the end of the cave. Ah. Does she know remove disease? And she casts remove disease. Oh, there it is.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Well, that didn't work.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Really? Alright.
I will defend my dream.
I got this. Ha!
Okay, so he gets to attack a million times around.
Can't you just die already?
Hmm. Gotcha. Composite longbow. Shot composite longbow +1. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. Yeah, things just seem to be moving kind of slower lately. Well, anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you all again some other time.